Your 20s are a golden decade, full of dreams and ambitions. But here's the catch. While you're out chasing your future, financial pitfalls are waiting to trap you. What if I told you that a single misstep now could cost you not just money, but the life you've been dreaming of? Stay with me because we're about to uncover 5 critical mistakes that can derail your journey to financial freedom, and how to avoid them, starting today. Mistake 1. Not prioritizing investing early. Let's be real for a moment. You've probably thought, I'll start investing when I make more money. But that thinking? It's costing you thousands, maybe even millions of dollars in the long run. And here's why. Time is the most valuable asset you have. The earlier you invest, the more time your money has to grow through the magic of compound interest. Think about it. Every year you delay could mean sacrificing your future financial security. And no, it's not just about stock markets. Imagine you're building a snowball. The earlier you start, the bigger it grows as it rolls. Miss this window now, and you could spend your 30s playing catch-up. Unless, of course, you plan on winning the lottery. But you do know the odds of that, right? But if that sounds scary, hang on. Because what we'll talk about next might shock you even more. Mistake 2, living beyond your means. In a world dominated by social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of keeping up with others. Designer clothes, luxury vacations, the latest tech, all tempting, right? But here's the hard truth. If you're consistently spending more than you earn, you're setting yourself up for a financial disaster. Living beyond your means might feel good now, but future you will regret it deeply. Imagine this. You hit your 30s, saddled with debt and no savings. The future feels tight, uncomfortable. Fear sets in. Do you really want to be that person drowning in monthly payments, desperately wishing they'd saved more? Or are you hoping a sugar daddy, or sugar mama, will swoop in and save the day? Hate to break it to you, but that's not a retirement plan. But don't worry, we'll tackle something even sneakier up next. Mistake 3. Not building credit early. This one flies under the radar for most 20-somethings. You don't realize the importance of building credit until you need it. Picture this. You're finally ready to buy your first home, maybe even start a business, but then, bam, your credit score is too low to qualify for a loan. It's heartbreaking. Building credit doesn't mean going into debt. It's about being strategic, using credit responsibly to show lenders you can be trusted. Start with a small credit card, pay it off monthly, and watch your credit score climb. A good score isn't just numbers. It's a passport to better financial opportunities in the future. Ever heard someone brag about their credit score? I mean, it's not the most exciting party topic, but it sure feels good when you're approved for a low-interest mortgage. Speaking of interest, the next mistake could bleed you dry without you even realizing it. Mistake number 4, ignoring debt, especially high-interest debt. We've all been there, student loans, credit card balances, car payments. It piles up. But here's the thing, debt is like a leaky faucet. Ignore it long enough and it'll flood your finances, especially high-interest debt like credit cards. That's the real villain here. Picture this. You're making minimum payments, thinking you're managing your debt. But in reality, interest is quietly draining your bank account. Over time, what started as a small balance balloons into something unmanageable. And now, you're working to pay off the interest, not the principal. Trust me, your credit card company doesn't need another vacation on your dime. But there's one last mistake people make that is so subtle, they don't even see it until it's too late. Mistake number 5, not having an emergency fund. Unexpected expenses. They happen to everyone. Whether it's a medical emergency, car breakdown, or even losing a job, you need a financial safety net. Without an emergency fund, even a small crisis can send you spiraling into debt, or worse, force you to make desperate financial decisions. Now, imagine you've lost your job, with bills due and no emergency fund to cushion the blow. Panic, stress, desperation. No one wants to face that situation. So start small, aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. Think of it like insurance for your peace of mind, except you actually hope to never use it. Avoiding these financial mistakes isn't just about saving money, it's about building the life you want. Every decision you make now will echo through your future. Invest early, Live within your means. Build credit, tackle debt, protect yourself with an emergency fund. These are the building blocks of a wealthy, secure, and abundant future, so take control now. Your future self will thank you later. And remember, it's not about how much money you make, but how much you keep and grow that will determine your wealth in the years to come. But what if I told you there's one more secret to wealth that no one talks about? Stay tuned for the next video, where we dive into the ultimate wealth-building strategy most people overlook.